Hey guys, what's up? So now I am finally going to show you guys on how to make your own mod for Minecraft, and let's get started setting up MCP. And if you guys don't know what MCP is, it's basically Minecraft's coder pack where basically it allows you to open up Minecraft and view its classes and start to edit a lot of things and just allow you to make Minecraft mods. I know a lot of people have been asking me to make modding tutorials, and I told you guys just wait a little bit. I am eventually going to get to it because I've been extremely busy recently, and yeah, I'm just receiving lots of comments, and some of them were not even nice comments. Yeah, but let's go ahead and get started making mods. But first off, like I said, we have to set up MCP. And in order to do that, you have to get the downloads from my description. It's going to take you to my website, and I am going to talk over all of this, so just bear with me, and we could get this done and set up MCP. I have made myself a text document where I have listed everything, and we're going to do all this exactly in order for us not to mess up and to screw something over. And remember, you are modding at your own risk. If something would happen to your computer, I'm sorry, because there is one step in here that's very, very important that we cannot mess up, and if we mess up, then your computer might function really horribly. So make sure to follow my tutorial exactly the way I instructed it, you know what I mean? So follow the tutorial. That's all I'm really trying to say. Alright, so first off, we have to get ourselves MCP, meaning Minecraft's coder pack. And to do that, it's going to take us to this website, and it's going to say right here MCP releases. So Minecraft, now it's your craft. So we're going to go down here, just scroll down, and you will have to get Minecraft Coder Pack 6.2 for Minecraft 1.2.5 and servers 1.2.5. They do have a snapshot release, so if you want to mod for a snapshot, you go ahead and get this download. It is 6.5, but we are doing this for Minecraft 1.2.5. So go ahead and get the download. Of course, I will have the downloads in my website, so you can get the downloads there. So I'm going to click this, and the download is 6.1 megabytes. I've already gotten it, so I already have it here listed out. And next we have to, let's follow this. Let me go ahead and check that off. And we have to extract it. So let's go ahead, get the download, and here's the download. And now let's go ahead and extract it. The way to do that is open it up. You're going to see a lot of files. What you're going to do is we're going to extract all of these files from that MCP 6.2. We're going to extract this all into a folder. And this is our modding folder, so let's create a new folder, and we're going to call it, let's just call it modding. Alright, so that's our modding folder. We're going to highlight all of these files that were in that MCP62 and simply drag it all into that folder, okay? There we go. So now go ahead and exit off this. We don't need this anymore. And let's go into this folder and make sure that everything has extracted appropriately and make sure that it works. So it did work. So this is where the modding is going to begin, right here into this folder. We are done with this download. We could just move that aside. Now we need to set up, let's see the next one, which is get version 6.2 snapshot. Yes, we already did that. And now step 3 is to get Eclipse Classic. Alright, so Eclipse Classic is basically the program that you're going to use to code Minecraft, and it's free. It's really easy to use. You could use other stuff like Edit Rocket, but I prefer using Eclipse since it is free and you don't have to torrent or do anything bad and download a pirate software. But Eclipse is free. Go ahead and get it. It is 174 megabytes, but it's totally worth it. And make sure that you get the correct download, because if you're on Windows 32-bit users, you have to get 32-bit. If you're on let's say Mac or any of that other stuff, you have to go to other downloads. But we are on Windows 64-bit users. Alright, so I'm on a Windows 64-bit user, so I'm going to go ahead and get this. If you don't know what type of computer you are on, go here to Start, go here to Computer, right-click Computer, and go to Properties. And it should say right here in System Type, it should say what type of computer you have. Mine is a 64-bit operating system, so I have to get the 64-bit. So I'm going to click Download right here, and then it's going to say right here, United States. Click right there. They have different languages, different type of Eclipse, and you could go ahead and get those downloads. But let's go ahead and get the United States one that is in English, so let's go ahead and get that, and there we go. So now it's going to be downloading, but apparently I'm not going to download that. I already have it downloaded, and here it is. So here it is. Eclipse. I've already downloaded it. So what we're going to do is we're going to extract this. Double click that, move it aside. You're going to see a folder called Eclipse. You're going to get that Eclipse folder and drag it to your desktop. Alright, so just wait a little bit. It's a lot of extracting, and there we go. Now you can go ahead and exit off the Eclipse download and move it next to the modding. Alright, so we have that modding folder and the Eclipse. We're done with the Eclipse. Let's go ahead and move that aside. Now what we have to do is set up Java JDK. Now, a lot of people struggle in this, but of course I make everything very easy to understand so we could get everything going for Java JDK. So you're going to get the download from this website, and I will have all the websites linked in the website, so you go ahead and check that out. And it's going to take you here to Oracle, Java SE, meaning Java JDK, and it's the development kit. This is what you need for Eclipse and everything to function, correctly. So there's a lot of different downloads. You could get Linux, you could get all these other ones, but we are going to get the 64-bit operating, since I am on a 64-bit operating system. If you are on a 32-bit, you have to get this one. But let's go ahead and get this one. You have to go up here and agree to the license. So click right there, agree, and then you download it. So here's the download. Just click it. It's like, I think it's 87 megabytes. But once you have that download, alright, you're going to drag it here to the desktop, and here it is. So this is it right there. Now let's go ahead and read the step and install it. So now we are going to install it. So double click that and say yes. Now we're going to install Java JDK, since we have downloaded it and installed it. So hit next and just wait for this to install. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the video because I don't want this taking up too much time. Alright, so there we go. It just installed, and there we go. You don't have to register it, so just click continue, and there you go. And let's say, what is the next step? Oh, next. Next. Oh, never mind. It's still going. Alright, so now it has installed, and let's go ahead and close this. So we are done with that, and the next thing we're going to do is, what's going on? Oh yeah, you don't have to register your software, like I said. All you have to do is just install it. Alright, so now what we have to do is actually set up a path for Java JDK. Now, the reason why we have to set up a path is because your computer does not necessarily know where Java JDK is located at. So when we run Eclipse, it has to understand where Java JDK is to, decompile, recompile, and all this other stuff for Minecraft. So let's go ahead and set up a path for Java JDK. It's extremely easy, and a lot of people make big deals about this, but since you guys are watching me, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do this. So the best way to see if Java JDK is set up correctly with paths, you have to go to your command. So, go to your command prompt. All you have to do is search CMD, go to your command prompt, and search Java C. Alright, so once you put Java C, Javak, you may say, once you put Java C and press enter, it should say that it's not recognized, okay? Once we have set up a path, now it's going to be recognized. Alright, so let's go ahead and set up the path. What we're going to do is go here to start. Go to computer. Then we're going to go here to our, what is it called? Local C. There we go. Why was I spazzing out over here? But you have to go to your local C, and now if you're on a Windows 32-bit user, you're going to go here to Program Files x86, because this is for Windows 32-bit users. We are a 64-bit users. Well, I am a 64-bit user, so I have to go here to Program Files. If you're a Windows 32-bit user, go here. If you're a 64, go here. If you're on a Mac, I'm not sure. Alright, so let's go to Program Files, double-click that, and now we have to look for Java. Now, where is Java? Let's scroll down, and there it is. So there's Java. Now go into Java, and it should say right here JDK. Let's go here to this JDK, the newest version. So here's JDK that we just installed. Go into there. Alright, now we're going to go into this bin folder that is within the JDK. So go into there, and this is it. This is exactly where the path has to be led to. And now we have to copy this path. This is the path. Alright, so now we're going to get this path and put it onto our computer. So the best way of copying this is either you could type it all out, or if you're on a Windows Vista, Windows maybe XP, or Windows 7, you could click right here on this empty space, not on these buttons, on this empty space. So click on this empty space, and it will already convert it into a text path. So it's already converted for you. What we're going to do is copy that. So copy that, and that is our path. Alright, And now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to here to start. We're going to go here to computer, but we're going to right click the computer and go to properties. Alright, go there. And now we're going to go to advanced system settings, and now we have to go to environment variable. So go into environment variable, and now here we are. So scroll this little, scroll down right here until you see path. So here's the path. This is where you can screw up, or this is where you can get it working. Alright, I recommend to follow very closely, because if you screw this up, I am very, very, very sorry. Alright, it is very simple, but if you delete your paths, then you totally screwed up and your system might be operating very slowly. I'm not sure. Just don't delete your paths. Alright, so you're going to locate your path right here and double click it. Okay, so here are all your paths. Do not screw this up. Do not delete these paths. Keep them like this, alright? So just click anywhere and scroll to the very end. And this is the very end right here. Alright, so you can check out all your other paths. Let's just scroll over here. These are all your paths, but go to the very end to add in a new path. And that new path is what we have right in here. This is our new path that we've just located and we copied. So here's the new path that we copied. Let me recopy that just in case. What we're going to do is we're going to add a new one, and on this little dash you have to put a semicolon, meaning it's a new path. Once you put that, now you can add the new path. So now press Control V to paste. That's Control V. Alright, so Control V to paste. So we just added a new path, and that is our path. Now we're going to press OK, and now we're going to press OK again, and now we're going to press OK, and there we go. So now we could go ahead and exit off everything except this text document, because I'm still using it. But now if we go back and spell Java C, it should work. But let me tell you this, if I spell it right now, it's not going to work. Watch, Java C. Alright, so it's not going to work, you see? Exit off your command prompt, alright, because your command prompt hasn't been updated yet. So exit off your command prompt and open up a brand new command prompt. CMD, go into command prompt, and now spell Java C. Java C. And now press enter, and there we go. So now it did work, and there we go. We have all these things. And now that we have already set our path, and now everything seems to be working, now we can actually get into modding, and this is the really fun part. And now let's go ahead and move this aside. Now what we have to do is get Modloader. You have to get Modloader, and we have to get a Fresh Minecraft.jar. So let me go here to Minecraft, and let's go ahead and force update our game. Alright, so if you have mods, back them up. But if you want to get into modding and all that stuff, you have to force update your game just this once to get a Fresh Minecraft.jar. So options, force update, and log in to download a brand new Minecraft.jar for us to be, modding. Alright, I'm going to leave this updating. Actually, I'm not going to leave it updating. I'm just going to close it right after it reaches the title screen. There we go. So I'm going to exit off my game. And now let's go ahead and locate our roaming folder. And if you guys, you guys know my tutorials, you're going to search %appdata%. And for Windows XP users, you should see here run. And you run %appdata%, and it should take you up here to the roaming folder. Click on the roaming folder, and you should see .minecraft in the very top. You're going to go into your .minecraft folder. No, just kidding. I'm not going to continue the tutorial. You guys know this. Alright, so here is my bins and resources. We have to copy these, okay? So what we're going to do is let's just go ahead and copy them right now. Let's copy these, right click, copy, and let's paste the bins and resources here in the desktop, may I say. So I'm going to paste them here, and I'm going to go ahead and exit this off, and there's our bins and resources. Let's go into our bins, and let's go ahead and right click our Minecraft.jar and open it up with Winrar. So we're going to open up our Minecraft.jar with Winrar. Go ahead and open that up and move it aside. The first thing you have to do, of course, before installing Modloader is to delete meta-inf. You have to delete meta-inf. So right click meta-inf and delete files, say yes, and delete meta-inf. Now you have deleted meta-inf. Now we can continue. Open up Modloader, double click Modloader, move it aside. You're going to highlight the files from Modloader and simply drag it into the Minecraft.jar side and replace, press OK. And you are done with Modloader. Go ahead and exit off Modloader and go ahead and exit off the Minecraft.jar, and yeah, there we go. So exit off the bins and all that stuff. So here we are. We just modded our Minecraft.jar with Modloader. And now let's go ahead and add these folders into our modding folder. So go into that modding folder, and we have extracted MCP here. So this is where the fun begins. So go to right here where it says jars. Alright, so you have configs, documents, Eclipse, and all that stuff. Go here to jars. Go to jars, and you can leave these here. And I forgot to include, it's best to get a Minecraft server.jar. It's best to get that, even if you're not going to mod for a server. It's just best just to get it for the sake of our tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and get it. Get a Minecraft server.jar. You necessarily don't need to get one, but I'm going to go ahead and get one. So here's a Minecraft server.jar. I'm going to go ahead and add this over here to our desktop. And let me go ahead and minus that. So in our jars folder that we've opened up in our modding folder where it shows this, we're going to drag in our resources bins, and we're going to drag over our Minecraft server. So go ahead and highlight those and drag it into the jars. So in the jars, this is where it's going to be opening up and extracting and decompiling. Alright, so I added in the server, the bins, and the resources. You can leave these, doesn't really matter. And there we go. So now we have set up MCP, and let's go ahead and decompile. Alright, so decompiling is basically opening up the Minecraft jar and giving out the source and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and double click decompile. Double click decompile, and it's going to be applying all these, good stuff. And now you're going to see a lot of things open up. And some are very useful things, some really don't do much, but yeah, I can't really fully explain what the configs do. Maybe it's just, a lot of files that I don't really need to mess with. The only files you're going to be messing with when modding is what's going on here. I don't even worry about that. But the only file you're going to be messing with is this bins and Eclipse, and sometimes the source. If you want to release a source code or copy your source code, you're going to be messing with that too, and the temp folder. Okay, so you're going to wait for this to decompile and apply. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video until then. Alright, so there we go, and you shouldn't have any errors. If you have an error or anything bad happen while you're trying to set any of this up, just make sure that you just rewatch this whole tutorial because it's so easy. Alright, so we are done now. It says press any key, and let me go ahead and press any key, and we are officially done. Let me go ahead and exit this off, and now we're going to go ahead and open up Eclipse. The cool thing about MCP is that when you extract it and start to decompile and all that stuff, it already creates a folder Eclipse for you. So yeah, that's really cool. There's no need to get any other software or any editing thing, because Eclipse is pretty cool and I really like it. So go into that Eclipse folder that we extracted earlier, and you're gonna double click the application. There's the application. To go ahead and double click that, and then it's gonna open up something saying setup workshop. So let's go ahead and set the workshop, or the workspace I mean, in our modding folder where it says right here Eclipse. Okay, let's go ahead and set up the workshop there. Go here to browse, and then you're gonna go to your desktop, and we're already in the desktop, and you're gonna go here to your modding folder and just set it to your Eclipse folder, and that's it. So just set it to the Eclipse that has already generated from MCP and press OK. So there we go. User, gaming, desktop. Why is it gaming? I don't know. Desktop, modding, and Eclipse, and press OK. So just give it a little bit of moment, give it a a little bit of time, and there we go. So now Eclipse has opened up, and now here's our client and server. We're not going to be modding servers anytime soon. I am going to be showing you guys how to mod on the client, and go here to client. So click the little tab right here for clients. Then you're going to go here to jars. Then you're going to go here to bin, and then you're going to go here to wait a second. Let me double check that. Let me check that. Oh, okay. I totally got this wrong. I'm so sorry. I just screwed up right there. So go in here to client, click that little arrow, and it should look like this. You're not supposed to go here to jars. You're supposed to go here to source, since this is the source of Minecraft. So client, and here's your source. Click source, and then you're gonna see right here net Minecraft source. And once you open that up, there you go. So this is the source of Minecraft. Remember all these files that were in the Minecraft.jar that are named very oddly, such as ac.class or lm.class, and you really didn't understand? Well, when you decompile and all that stuff, it actually changes the name and actually has a way better name, as if this was named LM instead of block read. So yeah, it just really changes the name of them so they are readable, and you will understand what they do. Alright, so we have set this up, And this is it, guys. We have set up MCP and we have set up everything, and now the next video I'm going to be making is actually creating maybe a sword, maybe an item. I don't know. You guys will choose. I'm going to post a comment saying, what do you guys want to learn? You want to learn how to do, you know, ores, maybe swords, armor, you know? Well, guys, that's basically it. I have spent a long time, it felt like forever, 20 whole minutes explaining in detail how to set up MCP. Hopefully this works out for you. Let's go ahead and do something really cool. Let's go ahead and maybe, what could I do? Let's go to block, alright? So you could already see here's all the blocks and stuff. You could actually tweak this and modify it and do whatever you like. But if you come out with an error, then you have to fix that error, because let's check this out. I'm gonna backspace once and you're gonna see an error come out. That's a major error right there. It will probably tell us exactly what to do, since Eclipse is really cool and it shows you exactly where the errors are at. So it's gonna tell you right there, and insert a semicolon. So yeah, there you go. It just told you exactly what to do. You could actually change the noises, you could actually change anything you like of these blocks. Let's scroll all the way down to the properties of the blocks, and here are the properties of the blocks. You can set the resistance, the hardness, and all this other good stuff. You could be messing with this, and then I will show you guys how to actually make your own blocks, and yeah. Well, guys, this is it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. This is just how to set up MCP. It's nothing special. I'm not going to be showing you guys how to mod just quite yet. This video was just you know, step one. That's it. It was step one, episode 1 of how to set up MCP, which is needed in modding. Alright, guys, thank you guys for all your support. If this did work out, and if you guys set it up, you know, perfectly where you can start modding and all that stuff, please leave a like. That'll be awesome. I spent a lot of time making this video, and hopefully, guys, it works out for all of us. I'm gonna go ahead and catch you guys later. Thank you.